river to the block. I was raised on watchful eyes. Cold wind in the winter air, still I keep my head high. House is real on my tongue, like a name that don't break. Every scar in the city, still we move with no shake. Boots on the ground, hear the heavy step. Boots on the ground, we ain't done yet. Hands to the sky. When the pressure rise, we stand up tall, no fear in our eyes. House of Israel, House of Israel. We built this life from the dust. Boots on the ground, boots on the ground. Detroit heart, we don't give up. House of Israel, House of Israel. Say it loud, let the whole block know. Boots on the ground, boots on the ground. That's how we move, that's how we go. Faded lines on my work shirt, gravel on my soles. I've been carrying this vision through the heat and the cold. Every block got a testimony, every wound got a name. If the night try to fold us, we come back in the flame. Boots on the ground, hear the heavy step. Boots on the ground, we ain't done yet. Hands to the sky. When the pressure rise, we stand up tall, no fear in our eyes. House of Israel, House of Israel. We built this life from the dust. Boots on the ground, boots on the ground. Detroit heart, we don't give up. House of Israel, House of Israel. Say it loud, let the whole block know. Boots on the ground, boots on the ground. That's how we move, that's how we go. Let it roll, let it rock, through the rain, through the fight. If they try to bend our names, we still shine in the night. One sound, one line, one people, one fire. House of Israel, take it high, yeah. House of Israel, House of Israel. We built this life from the dust. Boots on the ground, boots on the ground. Detroit heart, we don't give up. House of Israel, House of Israel. Say it loud, let the whole block know. Boots on the ground, boots on the ground. That's how we move, that's how we go. Yeah. Wind cuts drop through the block, you know. Cold steps on the lakefront road. We came up with a siren roll. Still kept heat in the soul. Back then, no split the plate. Split the cash, never switch the fate. If you fall, I'ma pull you straight. That's the call, that's the way. Same blood, same night. Same pain, same fight. If they press, we lock tight. Side by side in the frostbite. Brothers in blood, yeah. Brothers in blood. Brothers in blood. Brothers in blood, yeah. We don't run from love. When the whole world shakes, we hold our own. Brothers in blood, yeah. We go home as one. Cicero ride with the windows up. Northside stories in the coffee cup. Southside scars, but the trust grew up. Never fall when the pressure touched. You took hits, I took hits too. Same street, different shoes. If the dog tries to pick us loose, we stand tall, we pay dues. Same blood, same night. Same pain, same fight. If they press, we lock tight. Side by side in the frostbite. Brothers in blood, yeah. Brothers in blood, brothers in blood, brothers in blood, yeah. We don't run from love. hold out. Ooh. Brothers in blood, yeah, we go home as one. Yeah. When the wind come cruel and the night feel low, I hear your name like a war drum song. No fake talk, no divide. We survive, we ride. If the city goes cold, we keep each other alive. Brothers in blood, yeah. Brothers in blood, brothers in blood, brothers in blood, yeah. We don't run from love. When the whole world shakes, we hold out. Brothers in blood, yeah. We go home as one.
Okay. All right. There we go. I see the mics have been unmuted. Shalom, 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 Yasharala. All praises to the Most High.
Khan, shalom, shalom.
Khan, who's my reader tonight? Introduce yourself.
Shalom, this brother on Par from HOI Chicago.
HOI Chi-Town in the building, baby. Shalom. I am Brother Macabre here. This is going to be a very interesting class tonight. Tawada for everybody that's showing up. All praises to the Most High. I pray that the Most High move me out of the way, and that I allow His word to come through me. You know, He used me as a tool. That whatever needs to be said tonight, it touches and edifies who it needs to touch. And I hope that's all of us, because this is a very interesting class tonight. Okay, this isn't a part 2. You know, I'm into the series, baby. It's the part 2 of obedience is better than sacrifice. But there's a twist to it, because if you read the bottom of that scripture, that caption, it says, the more you work on yourself, the more He works for us. Now, why didn't I say the more He'll work for you? Because we came into this together. You see what I'm saying? We did everything here together. We came through slavery together. We went through Jim Crow together. We went through all of these things together. You understand? But we individually have to work on ourselves for the obedience of this word and everything. And it goes back to back in Daniel's time. Great prophet, great man of the Most High, but he still judged us as a nation, because Israel was still wilding. He wasn't wilding, but Israel was still wilding. So when I say the more you work on yourself, the more you follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, and you're obedient to the Most High, the better it is for all of us. And you're seeing it happening in real time all over this earth, because the Most High God is judging this earth like it's something decent. The scriptures say that when we come back to Him, that He will put the plagues of Egypt off to our enemies. And what I tell you, man, if you're not seeing what's going on, man, you must have been hiding up under a bed or something, climbed up under a rock or something, man, because there's earthquakes happening everywhere, and these are significant earthquakes. In a 24-hour period, which we will get into, in a 24-hour period, they say there was, I believe, 7 earthquakes, and very seismic. You understand? Very, very seismic, like 7 point and this, that, you know what I mean? He is not messing around, man. The Most High God is doing what He said He would do. That should make you as a people want to follow Him his commandments, want to please him, want to obey him even more, because he's showing you that he's a man of his word. He's showing you that he gave the promise to our ancestors. He's showing you that his word is true. He's showing you that I'm still here, Israel. And I'm fighting for you no matter how it looks, baby. I'm fighting for you. I'm out here. You ain't got to lift a finger. All you got to do is obey me. All you got to do is be obedient. And I'm going to handle everything. Every war, every rumor of war is for you. Every tornado, every snowstorm in Colorado right now. Huh? In August, snow's falling. It's for you. There's so much calamities and everything. They were talking about the doomsday, what is it? It's in Iceland. Iceberg or what have you out there, how that's cracking up and how that's going to raise the levels of the sea, and how they're talking about the flooding that's coming. They're talking about California sinking for real. They're saying it's sinking every year. California. You understand? Hawaii just got smacked up something decent. You got volcanoes blowing up everywhere. You got everything you can think of, the Midwest where the brothers are. Indiana just got ripped up. Parts of Chicago ripped up. The Most High God's very angry, but he's angry because they touched you, Yasharala. You got to understand, man. It's time to get your self-esteem together and understand that the Most High God is working for you, baby, because you are that cream of the crop. You are that chosen seed that he's been talking to you about. You hear it, but I don't think you believe it. You understand? You hear it all day long. Deuteronomy 7:6, but I don't really think you believe it. Because if you did, you wouldn't be so disobedient all the darn time. And I know we all struggling with things. I get it. You understand? I struggle with things myself. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you what, I'm trying over here, man. I see what's going on. And you know what? He has a judgment that is happening on this earth, but he also has a judgment for the ones who knew and didn't know. It says that it's going to be worse in that time for Sodom and Gomorrah. Israel, we got to try to be without spot or blemish. Obedience is better than sacrifice.
That's right.
You understand? And the more you work on yourself, the more he works for us. See how that is, baby? You know what I mean? This ain't no individual light sport. This is not a single camp sport. This is not a congregation against the camps, against this. This is about all of us together. When the war comes down, he don't care if you call him Yahuwah. The white man don't care if you call him Yeshua. The white man don't care if you say Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. He don't care. He coming after Israel. Anybody who even breathes saying that they're an Israelite, he's coming after.
Message.
So it's really time, man, you know, to get into this, man, to get into this, to stop straddling the gate. You understand? It's time to stop straddling the gate, baby, and it's time to be obedient to the word of the Most High, to be obedient to the law, statutes, and commandments, to be obedient to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, because it's better than sacrifice, baby. The more you work on yourself, the more he works for us. All praises to the Most High, man. Hey, let's start off with my scriptures, baby. Let me get John 8:32, Baba Kashab. You there? Pa, you there?
Salaki, I was on mute.
Okay.
You said verse 32?
Yeah, John 8:32, please.
This right here is the book of John, chapter 8, and verse number 32.
Come on.
Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
See, we know the truth. The truth is that we are the Israelites. We are the lost tribes of Israel. We are waking up. We are the ones that are fulfilling all the prophecy. And it's happening all over the earth. We are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. And we have the opportunity to wake up. And we don't just wake up. Now we have some things to do. The truth is we have to be obedient to the Most High God. We can't run around here and do what we used to do. We can't run around here and just act like, what's that term, man? Ignorance is bliss. It ain't blissful no more, baby. We know. We know who we are. We know these scriptures. You understand? And we know that obedience is better than sacrifice now. We know that it depends. Everything, our whole nation depends on us being obedient, because the more we work on ourselves, the better it is for us. The more the Most High God works for us. You understand? So our whole nation is dependent on our obedience. As we are obedient, the more the Most High does what he does, the more people he wakes up, the more storms he brings, the more damage he brings to our enemies, the more wars he brings out, the more rumors of wars, everything that you can think of. It says in the scriptures that it's a great thing to have love of your children and to watch the fall of your enemy, baby. We are literally watching the fall of this government right now. We're watching the fall of our enemy. These white folks are going crazy right now. We're just watching them fall. They don't know what to do. They're scared to death. But we know what's happening. Their last hope is this Trump guy. Once he fails, man, it's going to be mayhem out here. He's their God, but we got the Most High God. Let me get Amos 5 and 10, Baba Kashaw. All praises to the Most High. Amos 5 and 10, baby.
This right here is the book of Amos, chapter 5, and verse number 10. And it states, they hate him that rebuke it in the gates, and they abhor him that speak it uprightly.
So they hate us because we rebuke in the gate. And it's not just the white man that hates us, it's every nation that hates us, especially our nation. They hate us because we rebuke in the gate. And we get at our people hard. You know what I'm saying? We tell them they can't be homosexuals. We tell them that they can't, be willy-nilly and be lesbians. They can't just do what they want to do. We tell them there are laws, statutes, and commandments that you have to follow. We tell them that you can't just run around and say, oh, Christ forgave me. You understand? Now I'm done. Then you could just go back out there and jump on a stripper pole. You can go back out there or stay in the church and sit up there and sleep with the next man's wife. We tell them that that's not happening. These laws stand. They hate us because we standing up here telling them where they went wrong, where they're going wrong, who we are. They hate us for that. Let me get Matthew 24, start at verse 4, Baba Kashar. And then I want you to read that piece that I got. Matter of fact, stop right there. I will get into Matthew after that. Read that piece that I have that I need you to read first. Read that, because as y'all know, I be messing with it. I like to play with AI. And me and AI was having a conversation, and he put some things together nicely. And yeah, I want the brother to read it. It's right there on the side. You'll see it lined up, guys.
Con.
Go ahead and read that when you get the time, King.
Con. It says, God visiteth not as a man, but through natural powers.
Mm-hmm.
When God arise to judge the earth and vindicate his people, he does not do so through quiet human means. Instead, he uses the elements. Earth,
Go ahead, King.
earthquakes to shake kingdoms, storms and whirlwinds to scatter adversities, floods and overflows to alter geographics. The identity and the awakening of Israel, Black, Hispanic, and Native American people are the literal biographical descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel. The curses of the disobedient. Deuteronomy 28 pronounces curses for disobedience, including captivity by ships and scattering. This matches the transatlantic slave trade in the present.
Stop right there. Stop right there real quick. I want everybody to understand this is AI. Okay? This is AI that wrote this out. And I wasn't feeding it a script. You understand? I had some conversations with it. Me and AI had a couple of battles. You know what I mean? Because he's programmed, or this computer is programmed to pretty much say everything against what we believe. You understand? Everything against us. But when you sit there, because it has to deal with logic, when you sit there and you trap it, because I love trapping it. You understand? I love going around and trapping it, going around in circles and trapping it to make it say what it's supposed to say. Then it comes out like this. Do you hear what it's saying? That we are the biblical Israelites. That's not what it was saying. That's not what it was programmed to say. It's because I hit them so hard with the scriptures and proof of history that it had no choice but to tell the truth. Go ahead and read on, King.
This matches the transatlantic slave trade and the oppression of the indigenous peoples. The spiritual awakening, prophecies like Ezekiel 37 and Baruch chapter 2 and verse number 30 foretells a time when the scattered tribes will remember their true identities, laws, and heritage. The triggers for judgment. As this group returns to the commandments, it triggers God's final prophetic clock, natural disasters as his footsteps, fighting for his people and their inheritance. The resurrection. God will place his children back into their land, rule over the nations, and reign forever. In return, and I will heal the land. 2 Chronicles chapter 7 and verse number 14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sins and will heal their land.
All praises to the Most High. That's good right there. You see that? So even AI starting to understand some things, man. After you get up in there and you beat it up with your mind, man. You know, I'm a very mental person, so I love mental fights. So I be having fun with AI, man. But it was beautifully put out there. I like what AI, how it said it after I beat it up a while. All praises to the Most High. But you hear what it's saying. All of these natural calamities and everything are happening for you, Israel, because you are returning to your Most High God. Enough of us are returning to where he's saying, okay, I'm going to release the beast. I'm going to release that. I'm going to release this flood. I'm going to release this on your enemy. I'm going to hit this place with a tornado. I'm going to hit this with an ice storm. I'm going to hit this with hail. This is what he's doing. This ain't no global warming. This ain't no climate change. This is revenge.
Message.
Vengeance is his, baby. Yeah, they think we ain't nothing. They think we a bunch of niggas and spicks and wetbacks and tontos, engines. But we are the children of the Most High God.
That's right.
He said, I'm going to make them know you. He said, they're going to know that I loved you. All praises to the Most High. The Howard shot for every storm, for every tornado, for every hurricane, for every typhoon, for every earthquake, baby. All of this is happening around you because your God is avenging you. All praises to the Most High. Let's get to these scriptures, baby. All right, give me that Matthew 24, Baba Kushar. Start off at, matter of fact, Shalakia. Start off, we'll get to Matthew. Give me Deuteronomy. Shalakia King. Give me Deuteronomy 7. All right. Deuteronomy 7, start at 15 to 18, Baba Kushar. That's where I want to start at. Gone.
This right is the book.
All praises to the Most High.
This right is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, and verse number 15. And the Lord will take away from thee all sickness, and will put none of this evil diseases of Egypt, which thou knowest, upon thee, but will lay them upon all them that hate thee.
You hear that? Everybody that hates us, he said, I'm going to take it off of you, and I'm going to put it on them. Come on.
And thou shalt consume all the people which the Lord thy God shall deliver thee. Thy eyes shall have no pity upon them, neither shall thou serve their gods, for that will be a snare unto them.
You understand? So he's saying, neither are we going to be serving their gods no more. He's saying, come back. You understand? And we're going to consume them. The Most High God is consuming them right now. They ain't over yet. This is just the beginning of the party, baby. Come on.
If thou shalt say in thy heart, these nations are more than I, how can I dispose them?
Read that again, King. You broke up.
God, if thou shalt say in thy heart, these nations are more than I, how can I dispose them?
So that's what happens when we sit up here, we worship their gods. When we sit up here and you got the house Negroes out here and everything, how can you say that he is more when we are the chosen and we have the only and true God? He said, how am I going to dispose them? Come on.
Thou shalt not be afraid of them.
Dispossess. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not be afraid of them.
Don't be afraid of them. Come on.
But will remember what the Lord thy God did unto Pharaoh and unto all Egypt.
So that's what I'm saying, baby. This is what I say all the time. If you ever hear me teaching, I say, what did we have to do in Egypt? Huh? What did we do to get out of Egypt? We ain't do a damn thing but be obedient. We ain't do a damn thing but follow Moses up out of there, man. We cried out to the Most High God, and he sent Moses, and he got us up out of there, man. We didn't do anything. The Most High God did it. We're not going to do anything now. You see everything happening around you, the Most High God's doing. You ain't got to do nothing but be obedient.
Message.
But you're a stiff-necked people. Want to do things your way. We ain't got to do nothing. Most High God's going to come get us. Let me get let's get that Matthew 24. Let's start at 4. Bring it on down to 9.
God. This right here is the book of Matthews, chapter 24 and verse number 4. And Yahweh shall answer and said to them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many
take heed that no man deceive you. Come on.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many.
He's going to deceive many. The Christian church deceived many. Caesar Borgia, he deceived many. And they still out there fighting now. Fighting over. We can't sit up there and bring out this truth. Like, you got freaking the Russian president come out and say, hey, Jesus is black. We believe he's black, and we're gonna follow a black Jesus. And you still got niggas over here talking about he ain't black, that he's Middle Eastern. Come on.
Yeah. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
All the wars that are happening right now, all the rumors of wars, these are signs, baby. Come on.
Seeing that, ye be not troubled.
Don't be troubled, Yasharala. This is for you. Come on.
For all these things must come to pass.
Uh-huh.
But the end is not yet.
But the end is not yet. I don't care what you're hearing about Russia. Every week it's Russia getting ready to bomb this. You get ready to let the nukes off. You got South Korea, all of this and that. You got this one coming in. You got India. You got over here. You got all of these rumors of wars coming in every damn day. But the end is not yet, y'all. Come on.
For nation shall rise against nation.
Nations are rising against nations now. Come on.
And kingdom against kingdom.
Kingdom against kingdom. Come on.
And there shall be famines and pestilence.
See, famine's coming. Famine's coming, baby. I say this all the time, man. What do you think is happening with all this flooding? And all of these, this heat waves. I mean, do you think crops are surviving? Famine's coming. This is why it's imperative that we fast. Learn how to miss a meal. Because there's going to be time. Train your body. And I'm talking to myself too. But let's learn how to. These things were put up here. Fasting is good for you, but there's going to be a time where we have to fast. And are you going to be able to? This is the time where you train up. The food's not going to be here. You should see how much livestock and stuff's washing up too. Most High God ain't playing. Famine's coming, guys. Come on.
And earthquakes in diverse places. And earthquakes.
And what?
And earthquakes.
And earthquakes. Seeing earthquakes everywhere. We're going to get into it. You know I got some articles, baby. You know I got some video footage. Earthquakes in diverse places. Come on.
All these are the beginnings of sorrow.
This is just the beginning of sorrow. You ain't seen nothing yet. Come on.
Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted.
This is when you're going to see a lot of Israel not be Israel no more. Oh, no, I'm going back to the Christian church. The hell with that. They ain't persecuting them. Oh, I'm about to go assalamu alaikum again. I'm about to go worship Buddha. You're going to see a lot of jokers shave their beards off. You're going to see a lot of women put on mini skirts now. Take them fringes off. Take that head wrap off. Denouncing Yahweh Shemi Havashai. Once they start coming after us. Come on.
It shall kill you.
It shall what?
It shall kill you.
And shall what?
It shall kill you.
They're going to kill some of us, man. This ain't no joke. This is life or death here. This is why I pray for. All the time I talk about this, man, because I think about it. I could sit up here all day long while we in class or having a couple of drinks of wine and, you know, just kicking it with the brothers, you know, or we had a feast day. Oh yeah, when they come, I'm gonna do this and that. I'm a this, that, and the third. Then I ain't gonna never. Peter said the same thing, didn't he? Huh? Peter redeemed himself, but Peter denied Yahweh Shai. Peter said, I don't know him. They say, yo, ain't that Peter? That ain't you with him? He said, that wasn't me. This is why I pray for ministering angels. This is why I pray for that spirit of the Most High to die with his name in my mouth.
That's right.
To die as my ancestors died. To die as a man of the Lord if it's called for me. This is serious times. This is serious. Read on. That's it.
No, some more.
That's cool.
And ye shall kill you.
Uh-huh.
And ye shall be hated of all nations for my name.
We hated of all nations for you. How about Shem Yahweh Shai's sake? We hated already. The Most High God didn't turn them loose on us yet. Because there's still several, we still got to wake people up. This is a serious time, Yasharal. I don't think the amount of stuff that's going on in Israel, it's like you might as well be in the world. It's like you don't believe what's coming. You just want to do what you want to do. And then you want to point the finger to the world, but the same stuff is going on in Israel. What's the difference? People ain't taking this serious enough. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Working on yourself is going to help us all as a nation, stepping in that man in the mirror. Stop pointing the finger at every damn body. How about you point the finger to yourself? If we're here longer, point the finger at yourself. I'm pointing it at me. I'm talking to me too, y'all. I ain't sitting up here like I'm holier than thou. Baby, I'm still a knucklehead, but I'm going to keep on fighting, man.
That's right.
I'm going to keep looking in this mirror no matter how ugly it is. Let me get Isaiah 47, Baba Kishore. Start at 3. Let's work it all the way down to 15. Obedience is better than sacrifice.
This right here is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47, and verse number 3.
Come on.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
Thy nakedness, thy sins shall be uncovered. Come on.
Yea, thy shame shall be seen. And I will take
sins,
vengeance.
Thy shame. He will what?
Thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance. And I will not meet thee as a man.
He will take vengeance and he won't meet us as a man. You see how he's meeting the world right now. He's not meeting them as a man, baby. Come on.
As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name.
Yes.
The Holy One
Yeah,
of
how
Israel.
about Hashem Yahushai is his name? Come on.
The host of Israel, the Holy One of Israel.
Uh-huh.
Sit thou silent and get thee in darkness,
Uh-huh.
O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Come on.
For thou shalt no more be called the lady of the kingdoms.
Thou shalt no more be called the lady of the kingdoms. He's talking, this is a prophetic thing here. He's talking now. He's talking about this is exactly what Revelations is talking about. Where she said, I sit as a woman, I sit as a widow. He's talking about this nation. Come on.
I was wroth for my people.
Uh-huh.
I have polluted my inheritance. And
He was wroth with
hand.
us. He was angry with us. And he polluted his heritage. I mean, he took it from us. Come on.
And given them into thy hand.
And gave us to them. Come on.
Thou didst show them no mercy.
They don't show us no mercy to this day. Come on.
Upon the ancient has thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
That he heavily laid thy yoke. Come on.
And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever.
You think that you're gonna run this forever? They think that they got us down here forever. They think that we are nothing but niggas and spicks and tontos. They got us forever. Come on.
So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart.
Uh-huh.
Never didst remember the latter end of it.
You don't remember. See, there's better the end of a thing than the beginning of a thing. Come on.
Therefore, hear now this, that thou art given to pleasure, that thou dwellest carelessly.
Uh-huh.
Thou sayest in thy heart, I am, and none else besides me. I shall not
Come
sit
on.
as a widow.
You see that? Hold on. You see that? And we're going to get that in Revelations. Come on.
Neither shall I know the loss of children.
Uh-huh. Neither shall they know the loss of children. He thinks that he's going to live on forever. Come on.
But these two things shall come to thee in a moment.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
In one day.
There it is. You see that? We're going to get this in Revelation 18. In one day. Come on.
The loss of children.
Uh-huh.
And widowhood.
And widowhood. You're gonna die. Your families are gonna die. This is over. You think that you sit a queen. You think that you're not gonna be a widow. You think that we're nothing, man. It's all gonna happen, baby. He said you don't understand that better is the end of a thing than the beginning, baby. You don't understand that your end is come. Come on.
Thy shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of the sorcery.
For the multitude of their sorceries. Come on.
And for the great abundance of thy enchantments.
And for the great abundance of their enchantments. All of these witchcraft and everything that they do. Come on.
For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness.
Uh-huh.
Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee.
Yeah, your wisdom and your knowledge have perverted thee. Their own knowledge, their own wisdom, not the wisdom and the knowledge of the Most High God. It has perverted them that they think that they are godlike now. They sit a widow. They sit a queen. Huh? They don't think it's going to happen to them, baby. Come on.
And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else besides me.
You see that? Godlike. They think they God. They forgot. Come on.
Therefore shall evil come upon thee.
Uh-huh.
Thou shalt not know from whence it is risen.
Thou shalt not know from whence it risen, from which way it come. Come on.
If mischief shall fall upon thee,
Mischief shall fall upon them. Come on.
thou shalt not be able to put it off.
They can't do nothing about it. All of this destruction, all of these tornadoes, earthquakes, everything, they can't do nothing about it. Come on.
And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly.
And desolation is coming upon these people suddenly. You're talking about floods coming out of there suddenly, earthquakes suddenly. Come on.
Which thou shalt not know.
They don't even know it's coming. Come on.
Stand now with thy enchantments.
Stand with your enchantments. Where your gods at? Huh? I was thinking about that the other day when it's tearing up India. I was like, where's Hare Krishna or whatever you follow? Where your gods at, man? You over there to China, what it's doing to China? Hey, where's Buddha and them at? Where they at? Most High God is here, baby. Come on.
And with the multitude of thy sorcery,
Uh-huh.
wherein thou hast labored for thy youth,
Where you have labored for your youth. Come on.
if so be thou shalt be able to profit it.
Uh-huh. Come on.
If so be thou mayest prevail.
If so, why you ain't prevailing? Come on, read.
Thou art wired in the multitude of thy counsel.
Uh-huh.
Let not the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators
Uh-huh.
stand up and save thee from these things that thou shalt come upon thee.
So where they at? Where's all your gods? Where's your little soothsayers? Huh? Where they at? They ain't nowhere. Because the Most High God's here. Come on.
God. Behold, they shall be a stubble.
Yo, he's going to make them as stubble. Come on.
The fire shall burn them.
Uh-huh.
They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame.
They can't deliver themselves from the power of the flame, from the power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Come on.
There shall not be a coal to warm at,
Uh-huh.
nor fire to sit before it.
Come on.
Thou shalt they be unto thee, with whom thou hast labored,
Uh-huh.
even the merchants from thy youth.
Uh-huh.
They shall wander every one to his quarter.
Uh-huh.
None shall save thee.
And none shall save thee. All praises to the Most High God. How about Shemi Hawashai? The Most High God is handling business right now. And he's laughing at him. He said, where's your gods now? Where your gods at? Huh? Where they at? He's mocking them. Where's your gods at? Most High God is having fun right now. All praises to the Most High. Let me get let's go read that in Revelations 18. Start at 4.
God, this right is the book of Revelations, chapter 18, and verse number 4.
Come on.
And I will hear another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
Come on out of her, my people. This is what he's been telling us. Come on.
That ye be not partakers of her sins.
So that you're not doing her sins. Come on.
and that ye receive none of her plagues.
So you don't receive none of the plagues that the Most High God is putting on them right now. He shall come home to this law, statutes, and commandments. Because what is sin? Transgression of the law. He said, come on home. Come out of her. Because I'm about to tear her up. Come on.
For her sins have reached unto heaven.
Because now her sins have reached unto heaven. Come on.
And God hath remembered her iniquities.
And Yahweh remembered her iniquities. He don't forget nothing. Come on.
Reward her even as she rewarded you.
Reward her even as she rewarded you. Come on.
And double unto her according to her works.
And double unto her according to her wicked works. Come on.
In the cup which she hath filled to her double.
In the cup that she has filled, fill her double. The cup of trembling that we've been holding, she's going to get double. Everything that she's done to us, she's going to get double. Come on.
How much she have glorified herself.
Yes, you see, now it's going to start sounding like Isaiah we just read, right? Come on.
And live deliciously.
And live deliciously. Come on.
So much torment and sorrow give her.
So much torment and sorrow give her. Come on.
For she saith in her heart, I set a queen.
Doesn't it sound familiar? Didn't we just read this? Come on.
And am no widow.
And she's no widow. We just read that. So they kill me when they talk about the Old Testament is done away with, when the New Testament is quoting the Old Testament. How is it done away with? But because they don't read the book, they would never know that. Come on.
And shall see no sorrow.
And she said she'll see no sorrow. Didn't they just say that in Isaiah? Come on.
Therefore shall her plagues come in one day.
Didn't it just say this in Isaiah? Her plagues are going to come in one day. She sits a widow, right? Come on.
Death and mourning.
Death and mourning and famine. Come on.
And she shall be utterly burnt with fire.
You see that? Utterly burned with fire. We just read that. She's going to be like stubble, burned with fire, remember? Come on.
For strong is the Lord God who judgeth her.
That judgeth her. Read on.
And the king of the earth who committed fornication and lived deliciously with her.
And lived deliciously with her. Come on.
Shall be with her.
Shall bewail with her. Come on.
And lament for her.
And lament for her. Come on.
When they shall see the smoke of her burning.
When they're going to see the smoke of her burning. This is all in Isaiah, y'all. So you're seeing it happening now. This is what you're seeing happening. When you see the smoke, it's precursor. The Most High God is smoking up. We couldn't breathe over here in New York because of the smoke that was coming out of Canada. The Most High God is not playing. This is why obedience is better than sacrifice. And the more you work on yourself, the better it's going to be for us. Read on.
Standing afar off from the fear of her torment, saying, at last, that great city, Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
For in 1 hour is thy judgment come. So you're seeing this thing coming to pass, man. It hasn't happened fully, but you're seeing the Most High God doing what he's doing. Why? Because we're returning to him. The more we return to him, the more obedient we are to him, the more work he does for us as a nation. This ain't no single sport. This ain't Tiger Woods and the golf, man. This depends on all of us getting it together. Read on.
And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn
Come on.
over her.
The merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her. Come on.
For no man buyeth the merchandise anymore.
Khan. All praises to the Most High. I put that, I wanted to show you that that's Isaiah. Okay? And it applies to what's happening today. It applies to everything that's happening today. The Most High God has started judging this earth fiercely. We're gonna start seeing we're gonna start seeing it more, but I'm gonna show you some things in a minute. We're gonna get through some more scriptures here. Okay, give me Isaiah 29:6, Baba Kashaw. Isaiah 29:6.
God.
Come on.
This right here is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, in verse number 6.
Come on.
Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts.
Come on.
Thunder and with
With
earthquake.
what?
With thunder and with earthquake.
With thunder and with earthquakes. Come on.
And a great noise. And with the storm.
And great noise. Come on.
And with storm and tempest.
Read it over. Let's start all over. Start over, please. Read that from the beginning. Let's get that crisp. Come on, baby.
God. And thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts.
Come on.
With thunder and with earthquakes.
With thunder and earthquakes. Come on. And great noise. Come on.
With storm and tempest.
With storm and tempest, all of these storms, all of these tornadoes, come on.
In the flame of a devouring fire.
And flames of devouring fire. So you see all of these flames, these earthquakes. You're seeing all of these storms. You're seeing all of these floods. You're seeing all this great noise with the bombing and everything going on. You understand? The devouring fire, which is going to turn into another devouring fire, but you're seeing the whole earth is damn near on fire right now. This is how the Most High God is visiting the earth. So the more that we do, the more that we come back to him, the more that he's going to visit this earth, baby. Let's get Isaiah 30:30. Come on.
Come on. This right here is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse number 30.
Come on.
And the Lord shall cause his glorious voice to be heard.
And the Lord shall cause his glorious voice to be heard. Come on.
And shall show the lighting down of his arm.
And you should show the lightning down off his arm. Come on.
With the indignation of his anger.
With the indignation of his anger. Come on.
And with the flame of a devouring fire.
There it is again, the flame of devouring fire. Come on.
With scattering and tempest.
With scattering and tempest, all of these storms. Come on.
And hailstone.
And all of these hailstones. And you're going to see. Yo, Colorado just got beat up with hail. Beat up. Before that, Idaho got beat up with hail. There's several different places that are getting taught with hail right now. So the Most High God is showing you and telling you that's his voice. That's him speaking. He's not playing, baby. The more you return to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, the more he works for us. That's him working for us. Everything that you see happening is for us. It's time to get that esteem up and sit up there and say, yes, this is for us. I deserve this because this is my father. This is a promise to my fathers. And stop acting like you a nigger. And stop acting like you a spick. And stop acting like you're a wetback. Stop acting like you're an engine. Stop acting like those bywords that they gave you, and start acting like the kings and priests and daughters of Zion that you are. It's time. All praises to the Most High. Let's get Wisdom of Solomon, baby. Let's go, man. Y'all got me hyper up in here. Wisdom of Solomon 5, start at verse 20. Let's do this.
God. This right
Wisdom
here.
of Solomon 5,
Hold on.
20, and then bring it all the way down.
God. This right here is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, and verse number 20.
Come on.
His severe wrath shall he sharpen for a sword.
His severe wrath he sharpens like a sword, for a sword. Come on.
And the word shall fight with him.
And the world, what world is that? That's the world of Israel. Okay? We're going to fight with him against the unwise. Come on.
And then shall the right aiming thunderbolt go abroad.
Uh-huh. So every time those thunderbolts, that's the Most High God. The right aiming thunderbolt. Come on. He's a great archer. Come on.
And from the clouds, as from a well-drawn bow.
As from a well-drawn bow. Come on.
Shall they fly to the mark.
So every time you see that lightning strike something, that's the Most High God popping them. Shall they fly to the mark, baby? Come on.
And hailstones full of wrath.
And hailstones full of wrath. Come on.
Shall be cast as out of a stone.
As a stone bow. That's he's throwing these hail. Come on.
And the water of the seas shall rage against them.
That's what you talk about, all these tsunamis. That's what you're talking about, all of these what do they got going on here, man? Them hurricanes, man, the tsunamis, all of that. You know what I mean? All this flooding. That's the Most High God. He's raging against them. Come on.
And the flood shall cruelly drown them.
And that's why you're seeing thousands upon thousands of people getting drowned. That's the Most High God. Come on.
Yea, a mighty wind shall stand up against them.
The mighty winds you seeing standing up against them. All these hurricanes, tornadoes, everything. Come on.
And like a storm shall blow them away.
And like a storm shall blow them away, baby. Come on.
Thus iniquity shall lay waste the whole earth.
So because of this iniquity, he's going to lay waste the whole earth. Come on.
And ill dealings shall overthrow the thrones of the mighty.
And ill dealings shall overthrow the throne of the mighty. So even the mighty thrones, man, they coming down. Come on. That's it, Shalakia. That's it on that.
Yes, sir.
All praises to the Most High. Let's get 2nd Ezra 9, baby. 1 through 5. 2nd Ezra 9, 1 through 5.
This right here is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, verses 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the times diligently, in itself.
So measure the time diligently. And that's what we do. We measure the time. We read this book. We study this book. We meditate in this book day and night, as the scripture tells us, because we're measuring the time diligently. Come on.
And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before.
So that's what we're doing. We're looking at the signs. You understand? Because he told us that everything that's happening in this book is for our learning. So we're measuring the signs diligently. Come on.
Then shalt thou understand that it is very sane, wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
So that's how we know. That's how we know. We just read it, right? How he's visiting the earth through his earthquakes, through his floods, everything. The rest of the world doesn't think that's God. They think it's El Nino. They think it's global warming. They think it's Mother Nature. But we know who it is. We know that that's the highest. Visiting the earth in which he made. Come on, read.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes.
Therefore, when he see earthquakes, come on.
And uproars of the people in the world.
Uproars of the people all over the earth. They're uproaring. Come on.
Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things.
He spoke of these things. Come on.
From the days that were before thee. Even from the beginning.
Even from the beginning, baby. Read on.
For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning. And
everything that is in this world, Shalakia, everything that is made in this world has a beginning. Come on.
A beginning and an end.
And an end. Come on.
And the end is manifest.
And we're watching the end manifest itself. By Shema Mashiach Yahushua. Because we stay diligently into this word. We measure the signs diligently. And we come back and we teach you. We come back and we try to wake our people up and let them know that there's no such thing as El Nino, that there's no such thing as global warming, that this is the Most High God. There's no such thing as climate change, that this is the Most High God visiting the earth in which he made. Let me get Nahum. All praises to the Most High. Let's get the book of Nahum, chapter 1. Let's start at 2. We're going to take it all the way down to 15, Baba Kashar. How much time? 9:39. Okay, we doing pretty good. All praises. I try to shorten this, Shalaki. I try to shorten my lessons, man, especially when I'm doing it on Thursday nights, because I know people got to go to work, but sometimes this thing got to go out, man. You know what I'm saying? But we moving pretty good. Let's read that, baby. 1 start at 2, baby.
God. This is the book of Nahum, chapter 1 and verse number 2.
Come on.
God is jealous.
And
the Lord revengeth.
And he revengeth. Come on.
The Lord revengeth and is furious.
He's furious. He's revenging and he's furious. Come on.
The Lord will take thy vengeance on his adversaries.
He's taking vengeance on his adversaries right now. God don't love everybody, man. Come on.
And he reserved wrath for his enemies.
God has enemies. Read on.
The Lord is slow to anger.
He's slow to anger. That's why they get away with stuff. That's why they've been ruling for a long time. And they think they can do what they want to his children. But it's coming to that time where the Most High said, nah, you ain't going to be able to touch them no more. You know why? Because they're being obedient to me, because they're following my law, statutes, and commandments. And just as long as they're following my law, statutes, and commandments, you can't touch them like you did before. This is why working on yourself is important. Come on.
And great in power.
And he's great in power. Come on.
And will not at all acquit the wicked.
Ain't nobody getting away with nothing. Will not acquit the wicked. That includes the wicked of Israel. Come on.
The Lord have his ways in the whirlwind.
He has his ways in the whirlwinds. Those tornadoes. Come on.
In the storm.
In all the storms. Come on.
And the clouds are the dust of his feet.
And the clouds are the dust of his feet, baby. Come on.
He rebuketh the sea.
He rebukes the sea. Come on.
And maketh it dry.
And he's making all of these rivers dry right now. Come on.
And dry up all the rivers.
Drying up all the rivers. Now they talking about, what are they talking about? Oh, AI is drying up all the rivers. That's the Most High God. How can they dry up all the rivers, man? If they're melting it, it's so much heat that it's evaporating, that means it's going back up in the sky and that it'll come back down, right? That's the cycle. That's the Most High God doing it. Come on.
Beshin, languish, and come. And the flower of Lebanon, languish.
And the flower of Lebanon, languisheth. Come on.
The mountains quaketh at him.
And the mountains quake at him. Come on.
And the hills melt.
And the hills melt. This is the Most High God, baby. Come on.
And the earth is burnt at his presence.
And the earth is burnt just from him showing up, baby. Come on.
Yea, the world and all that dwelt therein. Who can stand before his indignation?
Who can stand before the Most High's indignation? Come on.
And who can abide in the furiousness of his anger?
In the fierceness of his anger, who can abide? Come on.
His fury is poured out like fire.
His fury is poured out like fire. You see what's going on this earth? Come on.
And the rocks are thrown down by him.
And the rocks are thrown down by him. Man, do you realize? Man, do you know who our Father is? Come on.
God. The Lord is good. A stronghold. God, Salakia.
God bless you.
A stronghold in the day of trouble.
He's a stronghold in the day of trouble. Come on.
And he knows them that trust in him.
But he knows us that trust him. We trust him. Come on.
But with a overrunning flood, he will make a utter end of the place thereof.
You see that? With the overrunning flood, he will make an utter end of the place thereof. Come on.
And darkness shall pursue his enemies.
And darkness shall pursue all of his enemies. Man, this is the Most High God, man. Ain't nobody getting away with a damn thing, man. And what you're doing, Israel, you're seeing him taking care of his enemies right now. He's not playing. Come on.
What do ye imagine against the Lord? He will make an utter end. Affliction shall not rise up the second time.
Affliction shall not rise up a second time. Come on.
For while thou be folding together as thorns, and
Uh-huh.
while they are drunken as drunkards,
Uh-huh.
they shall be devoured as stubble fully dry.
They're going to be devoured as stubble. Remember, Esau is going to be drunk with his own power. He's going to be devoured as stubble. Come on.
There is one come out of thee that imagines evil against the Lord,
Uh-huh.
a wicked counselor.
A wicked counselor. Come on.
Thus saith the Lord, though they be quiet, and
Mm-hmm.
likewise many, yet thus shall they be cut down.
They're going to be cut down. Come on.
Where he shall pass through.
Uh-huh.
Through I have afflicted many.
Uh-huh.
I will afflict thee no more.
He said, though he have afflicted thee, meaning us, he's not going to afflict us no more. Come on.
For now will I break his yoke.
Now he's going to break his yoke. He's breaking his yoke right now, Israel. This is what he's doing. Come on.
It will burst in thy bones in cinder.
Uh-huh.
And the Lord hath given a commandment concerning thee.
He's given a commandment concerning thee. Come on.
That no more of thy name be sown.
Come on.
Out of the house of thy gods will I cut off the graven image.
He's cutting off all the graven images. Come on.
In the molten image.
Come on.
I will make thy grave, for thou art vile.
For thou art vile. One more verse. Come on, baby.
Behold, upon the mountains, the foot of him that bringeth good tidings,
Come on.
that publish peace. O Judah, keep thy solemn feasts.
You hear that, Judah? Keep thy solemn feast. Come on.
Perform thy vows.
Perform thy vows. These law, statutes, and commandments. Come on.
For the wicked shall no more pass through thee.
For the wicked shall no more pass through it. Work on thyself. Be obedient. Come on.
He is utterly cut off.
He's going to be utterly cut off by Shema Mashiach Yahushua. But what does Judah have to do? Be obedient. It's better than sacrifice. He said, oh, Judah, keep thy solemn feast and perform thy vows, your promises. This is all you gotta do. He's got to do the hard part. Obedience is better than sacrifice.
Message.
All praises to the Most High. Let me get that first article, man. I got it all lined up. Let me get that first article, baby. All praises to the Most High. Look at this here, guys. I want you to see what the Most High God's doing here. Go ahead and read it.
Con. It says, is the world experiencing more earthquakes now than before? Al Jerez explains a decade of earthquake data to see how 2026 compares and explains how and where earthquake strikes. In the past month, 3 earthquakes of multitudes of 7 or above have struck Indonesia, Colombia, and Mexico. killing hundreds of people. In July, two powerful quakes, second apart level swaths of northern Venezuela. The run of disasters had promoted a question asked every cluster of big earthquakes. Is the earth shaking more than it used to? You going down a little bit up? In this visual explainer, Al Jerez explains a decade of earthquake data. Al Jazeera explains a decade of earthquake data to see how 2026 compares and explain how and where earthquake strikes. The 10 largest earthquakes of 2026. According to the United States Geographical Survey, there are about 2,000 earthquakes recorded globally each year.
20,000 earthquakes
God.
recorded globally each year. Hold on, I'll get this real quick. Roughly 55 a day. However, most of these are too weak to be noticed by people. It is when earthquakes reach multitude 6 and above that large scale damage tends to occur. The map below shows 2026's 10 largest earthquakes. The Philippines recorded the strongest, a multitude of 7.8 of Medina in June that killed more than 100 people. Venezuela, 7.2 and 7.5 quake also in June killed more than 6,300 people. The most recent quakes in Mexico in July and Colombia and Indonesia in August were all multitude 7.5 or higher. 10 largest earthquakes of 2026. I'll bring it down. Okay, it says, now let me try to enlarge this. It says June 7th. Can you see that, young man?
God, yeah, I can see it.
All right, go ahead.
It says in June 7th, the Kabaling, Philippines, with a magnitude of 7.8.
Come on.
It says August 4th in Andre,
14.
August 14th, Andre, Indonesia, 7.7 magnitude. March 24th, Namin, Tonga, 7.5 multitude. July 24th, Calamar, Venezuela, 7.5 multitude. April 1st, Beijing, Indonesia, a 4.7. 7.4. 7.4 multitude. April 20th, Miami, Japan, 7.4 multitude. August 10, San Jose del Palmira, Colombia, 7.4 multitude. March 30th, La Ville, Vatana, 7.3 multitude. July 17th, Perito Mardem, Mexico, 7.3 multitude. And June 24th, San Felipe, Venezuela, 7.2 multitude.
Bring that down a little. Bring it down. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Come on. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Keep going. Right there. 10 years.
God.
10 years. You got that?
God, yeah, I can read it if you want me to.
Good. Yeah, I want you to.
God. 10 years of earthquakes and where 2026 stands. From 2016 to 2025, the world record of average of 133 earthquakes of a multitude of 6 or greater each year. They range from the lowest number of quakes at 99 in 2024 to the highest of 157 in 2021. You go down a little bit up. By mid-August this year, 91 earthquakes of a multitude 6 or above have been recorded worldwide, including 11 above multitude of 7. Both these numbers are slightly ahead of the past decade pace, by still within the normal range. None reach it multitude 8 or 9, the most diverse, the most destructive categories. What makes an earthquake deadly has less to do with its multitude than where it hits. Depth, proximity to cities, and strength of local buildings matter more than the number of the Richter scale. The deadliest earthquakes of this past decades were not the largest ones. They were the ones that struck beneath population centers. It says the past 100 years of earthquakes. Since 2016, an average of 33 quakes per year.
That's 10 years. It says 10 years. Go ahead.
Past 10 years of earthquakes. It says an average of 2016, an average of 113 quakes per year have measured multitude 6 or above. Multitude 6 or 6.9. Total 1,272. Average 119. Multitude 7 to 7 and 7.9. A total 145, with the average being 13. And a multitude of 8 plus, the total is 7, with the average being under 1.
You see that, guys? You know what I mean? Those are some serious quakes, man. And they're climbing each and every year if you look at that chart as well. Go ahead, read on, King.
Is there such thing as earthquake season? No. Long-term records show that earthquakes occur throughout the year with no consensual seasonal pattern. The U.S. Geographical Survey says geological survey says scientists have never been able to predict when a major earthquake will strike because of the tectonic stress that builds along fault lines over decades and centuries cannot be tied to a 12-month cycle. Aftershock can continue. You said what, Elder?
Read on, King. You're doing good. Come on, baby. You got it.
Aftershock can continue for months or even years after a major quake. Instead of predicting individual earthquakes, seismologists calculate the probability that a large quake will hit a given area over a span of years. Works that underpins life-saving building codes. They also run early warning systems that alert people once a quake has begun. How does earthquake happens? An earthquake, in the simplest terms, happens when the earth crust shakes. The earth outer shell is broken into a puzzle of moving pieces called tectonic plates, roughly 10 kilometers, 6 miles thick. They set on a hot mantle rock that is solid, but slowly flowing, dragging and pushing the plates over millions of years. The plates are always moving, but their edges are often locked together, building stress until the rock gives way along fractures called faults, which can run for hundreds of kilometers. Many faults are well mapped, but often are discovered only when they rupture. How do earthquakes happen? Earthquakes happen when the earth tectonic plates move against each other, along the fault line. Energy seismic wave radicates
Seismic,
outwards.
seismic waves.
Seismic waves radicate
Uh-huh.
outwards from the point of the movement below the Earth's surface called the focus. The eccentricity is the point above the focus of the surface of the Earth. How do earthquakes happen?
Where do earthquakes happen?
Okay, where do earthquakes happen? The most seismically active zone in the world, accounting for roughly 90% of the world's earthquake, is the Pacific Ring of Fire. It forms a belt stretching along the West Americas to the Russian Far East and down to Southeast Asia in New Zealand. The Ring of Fire includes Japan, the Philippines, and Indonesia. Earthquakes can also strike outside the Ring of Fire. The Abdul Belt, stretching from Java to the Himalayas to Turkey and the Mediterranean, produce 17% of the world's largest quakes. And rare tremors occur along ancient faults far from any plate boundaries. Earthquake fault lines. Fault lines are cracks in the earth crust where the blocks of rocks can move against each other. When the movement is rapid, and it can cause earthquakes. This is especially common around the Pacific Ring of Fire, where tectonic plates meet along the edge of the Pacific. How are earthquakes measured? Earthquake size is measured on the moment magnitude scale, which reflect the energy released at the earthquake source. Magnitudes are based on the log arithmetic scale, meaning each whole number increase represented about 10 times more ground shaking and roughly 32 times more energy release. To put that into context, earthquakes register a multitude of 4 to 4.9 are considered light, but may still cause some damage. A multitude 5 quake produces 10 times more ground shaking than a multitude 4 release, about 32 times more energy, and can cause moderate damage to buildings. Multitude 6 quakes are typically considered strong, producing 100 times more ground shaking than a multitude 4 and releasing 1,000 times more energy. A multitude 6, okay, I read that. Slocky.
Yeah, you did. So it's how are earthquakes?
How are earthquakes measured? Earthquake size is measured using the moment magnitude scale, which reflects energy released at the earthquake source. A multitude 7 earthquake produced 10 times more. A magnitude 7 earthquake produced 10 times more ground motion than a magnitude 6 earthquake and releases 32 times more energy.
Uh-huh. All praises. Yeah, go ahead and read the side.
It says 8 and 9, which is considered great, can cause widespread destruction and significant loss of life. A 7, which is considered a major, can destroy buildings and cause serious damage. A 6, which is considered strong, can cause a lot of damage, particularly in popular areas. And you got a 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. No, slocky. Well, yeah, you got a 0, which is considered not felt. You got 1, which is considered minor. 2, which is considered light. 4, which is considered moderate. And 4 and 5, which are considered moderate, which results in noticeable shaking and may cause minor damage.
All praises.
Multitude
Okay.
7 earthquakes are considered major with the potential to cause significant loss of life and damage to buildings and infrastructure. Earthquakes registered in multitude 8 or higher are classified as great and can result in near total destruction across a wide area. Multitude depth and proximity
Magnitude.
magnitude,
Yep.
depth and
Go ahead, King.
proximity in inhabited areas, soil conditions in the change, a triggering secondary disasters, as such as to tsunamis and landslides. Tsunamis
Go
and
ahead.
landslides are just some of the many factors that determine how deadly and destructive an earthquake is.
Come on.
What are the largest quake on record? The most powerful earthquake recorded at magnitude 9.5 quake that struck Verdun, Chile on May 22nd, 1960, generating a Pacific-wide tsunami. 4 years later, a magnitude 9.2 quake struck the Prince William Sound region of Alaska, the second most powerful on record. On December 26, 2004, a multitude 9.1 to 9.3 quake of the coast of Sumatra triggered a tsunami that killed about
228,000
people across the Indian Ocean.
That's good. All praises. That's good. Hey, you got put up the video, the first video that you see, first couple. I think I got about 3 or 4 of them in a row about the earthquakes. I want to show some of the video. All praises to the Most High. Give you a breather real quick, huh? Yeah, check this out, guys. That was in Japan and China. So go ahead, let's get to the next one. That was in Japan and China. The Most High God is over there shaking up his enemies, baby. He's visiting the earth from which he is made. But guess who he's doing it for? You, Yasharala. The more you are obedient, the more you work on yourself, the more he works for us. The more you come back to his law, statutes, and commandments and are perfecting them to the best of your abilities, the more calamities you'll see on our enemies. Go ahead, King, play that.
La cosa más horrible de este mundo. Mire cómo se ve la ciudad. Mire cómo se ve la ciudad. Dios mío, el temblor. O sea, Jesús bendito, ¿qué fue lo que acaba de vivir Cali?
That's in California. Is that in Cali? No, that's the 7.4.
De la cosa más horrible de este mundo. Mire cómo se ve la ciudad.
Yeah, that's the aftermath.
Unión, el temblor. O sea,
that's a 7.4.
Jesús,
that's in Cali, not California. That's down there in Colombia. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, the Most High God is shaking this earth up, baby. Let's get that next one in line if you can. Bubba Kashaw. Look at this. This is the math, baby. This is what the Most High God's doing for you, Yasharala. Okay. Hey, do I have another one of earthquakes after this one? That was 3 in a row, right? I'm not sure if I got 4 in a row. Because I had so much. I got so much footage. It's crazy. But I was thinking about time. But if you don't have another one right up top, go all the way to the bottom because I added probably like a third one to the last. Because I added a couple just in case. There's my Yasharala, let me tell you, my goodness, there's so much stuff that is going on around this earth. It is insane. It is insane. They have never seen nothing like this before ever in history. And you know why? Because you're returning back to the Most High God. We are returning back to him. We are coming out of her. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Colombia. Look at it.
Miren cómo se cayó ese edificio, estaba lleno de gente. Miren eso.
You hear that? You hear who they were calling on? They calling on Yahweh. But he's already putting forth judgment. You don't hear him. He's laughing at their calamities. This is not a place where we want to be. You don't want to be there in that position, crying out to the Most High while he's judging. You want to cry out to him right now. You want to be obedient to him right now. You don't want to act like you don't want to be disobedient. And then when he comes down with his wrath, sit up there and say, oh my God, God, please. None of that. Too late for that. You're hearing them talking about, ayuda me, ayuda, ayuda. No, ain't no ayuda no more. Ain't no time for that now. This is judgment time, baby. Yasharala, we got to get it together. The more you work on yourself, the more he works for us. All praises to the Most High. Let's get back into these scriptures. I'm moving along, baby. I want to get us out of here in a decent hour tonight. You know me, let me tell y'all something. There's just so much that I can literally sit here and do clips for the whole class. I don't have to say a word. There's just so many calamities, man. There was an earthquake today. The Most High God's not playing, Yashabala. Come on, let's get it together, baby. And I'm talking to myself too, because I'm a knucklehead. But I'm trying, baby. I'm trying. Let's get it, man. Let me get Second Chronicles 20. Let's see how the Most High does this. Start at 1. We're gonna take it all the way down to 29. Second Chronicles. This is one of my favorite stories. Where you at? He probably done went and got him a drink or something, huh? Went and got him some. You thirsty, bro? You've been reading a lot. I know that, man. You still there, baby? Did you step on?
Oh, yeah, I'm right here. I'm right here. Yeah.
I told you, when I'm on deck, you're gonna have to work. You're gonna have to work, baby, because I'm gonna bring these scriptures and articles. You know what I mean? All praises to the Most High. You already know me. But let's get that Second Chronicles, man. Let's get 20 and let's start at verse 1. We're going to take it all the way down to 29. Okay?
Gone. This right is the book of Second Chronicles, chapter 20, and verse number 1. And it came to pass after this also that the children of Moab and the children of Ammon, and with all the others besides the Ammonites, came against Jehoshaphat to battle.
So you got the it's funny, we just saw the earthquake. One was in Japan and one was in China. You got Moab and Ammon right there. You know what I'm saying? So they're coming against the great King Jehoshaphat to battle. Come on.
Then there came some that told Jehoshaphat, saying, there cometh a great multitude against thee from beyond the seas on the side of Syria. And behold, there be a Hazam Tamar, which is Il Gadeh.
Yeah, see.
And Jehoshaphat feared. And Jehoshaphat feared, it set himself to seek the Lord and proclaim a fast.
So Jehoshaphat, he knew he was outnumbered. He feared them, the armies, man. So he did the right thing. You know what I mean? He went and talked to the Father, talked to our God. Come on.
And proclaimed a fast throughout all Judah.
And he proclaimed a fast through all of Judah. Come on.
And Judah gathered themselves together to ask help of the Lord.
And they gathered themselves together, coming to him with the sacrifice of fasting, and they asked for help. They besought the Lord. Come on.
Even out of all the cities of Judah, they came to seek the Lord.
So all of Judah came to seek the Lord because they knew they were surrounded. It was, they were, going to get tore up. But they knew who their God was. They knew who fought their battles for them when they were obedient, when they reverenced him. It's only us who don't know. Come on.
And Jehoshaphat stood in the congregation of Judah in Jerusalem in the house of the Lord before the great court, for the new court, and said, O Lord, God of our father, art not thou God of heaven?
Aren't you God of heaven, baby? Come on, they come in reverencing him. You know what I'm saying? They didn't come in bellyaching. Oh, they coming to kill us. Yeah. No, they came in. Ain't you giving them reverence in him? Aren't you the God of heaven, baby? Come on.
And rulest not thou over all the kingdoms of the heathens?
And you the one who rule over all the kingdoms of heaven. There's a way you go before God. You don't go bellyaching. You go reverencing him. Come on.
In thy hand is there not power?
In thy hand is there not power and might? Come on.
So that none is able to withstand thee.
Ain't nobody able to mess with you, Father. They went before him, not bellyaching. Oh, we're surrounded. Oh my God, why, Lord? Why? Don't you control evil? Nah. They went before him and told him how mighty he was. Come on.
Are not thou our God
Art thou our God? Come on.
who didst drive out the inhabitants of this land
You drove out the people of this land for us. Come on.
before thy people Israel, and gavest it to the seed of Abraham, thy friend forever.
And reminded him. They reminded him of everything. Isn't Abraham your man? Huh? This is how they talked to him. They was like, yo, Abraham's your man who you made the promise to. We the promise. You know what I'm saying? This is how you talk to the Most High. Come on.
And they dwelt therein, and have built thee a sanctuary therein for thy name.
Come on.
Saying, if when evil cometh upon us, as the sword, judgment, or pestilence, or famine, we stand before this house in thy presence, for thy name is in this house, and cry unto thee in our face. Then thou will hear help, Slacky. Then thou will hear and help.
You hear them? You hear how they talking to the Most High? They're reminding him. They're reverencing him. Hey, didn't you say this? That's how we got to talk to our God. We got to put his word before him. This is how you talk to him. You don't go crying, why, Lord, why? No. You think back on what he did for you before. Aren't you the God who saved me from this? Hey, when I had a heart attack, you were the God who saved me. Hey, when I had this, you were the God. Remember when I went and prayed to you for my son and you answered? That's how you talk to him. Come on.
And now, behold, the children of Ammon and Moab and Mount Seir, whom thou wouldest not let Israel invade, when they came out of the land of Egypt, but they turned from them and destroyed them not.
So now now it's not only Ammon and Moab, it's Mount Seir. Who's Mount Seir? Esau. Come on.
Behold, I say, how they reward us to cast us out of thy possession.
So he was saying in the last session, he said that you told us not to invade them, but now look at how they repaying us. Look at how they're rewarding us for not taking care of them, for not going out there and destroying them. Come on.
Which thou hast given us to inherit. O our God, wilt thou not judge them? For we have no might against this great company.
So he said, yo, you know what I'm saying? Well, we gave them a solid and everything, but hey, you gonna, we'll outjudge them because, right now we outnumbered. You understand? We need you to go fight this for us. Come on.
Con. Go here, verse 12, right?
Con, you're in the middle of 12.
Con. We have no might against this great company that come against us. Neither know we what to do, but our eyes are upon thee.
But our eyes are upon you. You understand? You got to fight our battle, baby. We can't beat them. But notice that he didn't go to them crying. He didn't go to them belly aching. They came in reverencing the Most High. I'm going to keep on iterating that. When you pray to the Most High, think about the things that he's done for you. Go before him and tell him, thank you for those things. And then you bring up the other stuff. You go to him and talk to him and tell him who he was to you, what he did for you. Then you bring up what you need next. You don't go in crying. He already knows. Come on.
And all Judah stood before the Lord with their little ones, their
All
wives,
of Judah, the man, the women, and the children. Come on.
and their children.
Uh-huh.
Then upon Jazel, the son of
Uh-huh.
Zechariah, the son of Benah, the son of Jael, the son of Menathiel, a Levite
Okay.
out the Levite out of the son of Asman, came the Spirit of the Lord in the midst of the congregation.
Uh-huh. Because they went before him right. They went before him with fasting. They fasted him. They didn't blame him for nothing. They didn't come there crying like he ain't never did nothing for them, like he owed them something. You understand? They went before him and reminded him how great he was and the things that he had promised, the things that are in this word. That's how you talk to the Most High God. Come on.
He said, "Hearken ye, all Judah, and ye inhabitants of Jerusalem, and thou King Jehoshaphat, thou sayest the Lord unto you, be not afraid nor dismayed by reasons of this great multitude.
Uh-huh.
The battle is not yours, but
For the
God."
battle is not yours. You can't beat Esau. You can't beat these nations right now. The battle ain't yours. Your job is to be obedient. Your job is to work on yourself. Your job is to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. The battle is Yahweh's. You can't beat him. You ain't got no jet. You ain't got no missiles. You ain't got no helicopters. You ain't got no tanks. But you think your little punk AR is going to do something? You ain't got no drones. You ain't got no nuclear warheads. Your job is to be obedient. Follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. Come out of her so that he can destroy this place.
That's right.
Read on.
Tomorrow go ye down against them. Behold, they come up by the cliff of Zion, Aziz.
Mm-hmm.
Ye shall find them at the end of the brook, before the wilderness of Jeril.
So this is what the Most High God's telling them. He said, yo, they're going to come up the cliff. You're going to find them over here. But don't worry about it. He already told you the battle is his. Come on.
Come. And Jehoshaphat, Kasalakia, ye shall not need to fight in this battle.
You ain't got to fight. You just go watch me work. Because you came before me right. Now watch me do what I do. I'm the Most High God, baby. Come on.
Set yourselves, stay ye still, and see the salvation of the Lord with you.
It's the salvation of the Lord, man. Come on, man. This is what we got to do. Come on.
O Judah and Jerusalem, fear not, nor be dismayed. Tomorrow go out against them, for the Lord will be with you.
For the Most High will be with you. If he be with us, who can be against us? Come on, man. This is one of my favorite stories, man. I get a little excited, man. Come on.
And Jehoshaphat bowed his head with his face to the ground. And all Judah and all the inhabitants of Jerusalem fell before the Lord, worshiping the Lord.
Come on.
And the Levites of the children of the Kohathites and the children of the Korazites stood up to praise the Lord, God of Israel, with a loud voice on high.
They all worshiped and sang to him. Come on.
And they rose early in the morning and went forth into the wilderness of Tekoa. And
Uh-huh.
as they went forth, Jehoshaphat stood and said, Hear me, O Judah, and ye inhabitants of Jerusalem. Believe in the Lord your God, so shall ye be established. Believe his
Uh-huh.
prophets, so ye shall prosper. So,
Come on.
prosper. And when he had consulted with the people, he appointed singers unto the Lord.
What'd he do? What'd he do?
He appointed singers unto the Lord.
Woo! Unto the Most High. He broke out the singers, baby. Judah. Come on.
And thou shalt praise the beauty of holiness.
And praise the beauty of his holiness. Come on.
And to say, Praise the Lord, for his mercy endureth forever.
That's right. Go back. You missed something. Or did I praise his holiness? Went out before the armies.
God.
Say that part again.
God. As they went out before the armies.
Uh-huh.
And to say, Praise the Lord, for his mercy endureth forever.
They went out singing before the armies. Praising the Most High, baby. Could you imagine Judah was out there singing, baby. He wasn't singing all of this wickedness. He was singing to the Most High God. He wasn't singing gospel to white Jesus Caesar, such a bourgeois. He was singing to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Judah. Come on. That's the power of song. Come on.
God. Verse 22. And when they began to sing and to praise, the Lord set ambushment against the children of Ammon, Moab, and Mount Seir, which were come against Judah. And they were smitten.
And they were what?
And they were smitten.
They were smitten, baby. The Most High set an ambush on them. Come on.
For the children of Ammon and Moab stood up against the inhabitants of Mount Seir, utterly to slay and destroy them.
See, he's got them fighting each other now. Come on.
And when they had made an end of the inhabitants of Seir, every one helping to destroy another.
They all destroyed each other. That's what's going to happen in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Why do you think he's bringing all of our enemies together and he's inviting them down into the Valley of Jehoshaphat? Why do you think it's called the Valley of Jehoshaphat? Because everything happened here from Jehoshaphat is going to happen to them in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. We ain't going to have to do a damn thing, baby. They're going to destroy themselves. Come on.
God. And when Judah, for the children of Ammon and Moab stood up against the inhabitants of Mount Seir, utterly to slay and destroy them. And when he had made an end of the inhabitants of Seir, every one helping to destroy another. And
they all destroyed each other. That's how World War III is going to be. While we sit back and watch, we're going to be watching that. Come on.
And when Judah came towards the watchtower in the wilderness, they looked unto the multitude, and behold, there were dead bodies falling to earth, and none escaped.
Dead bodies everywhere. Nobody escaped. Come on.
And when Jehoshaphat and his people came to take away the spoil of them, they found among them in abundance both riches with the dead bodies and precious jewelry, which they
they went and they don't need it no more. They went and took all the spoils of war and didn't even have to fight it, baby. They left with great substance. They took all of their stuff, baby. Come on.
Which they strip it off from themselves more than they could carry away.
More than they could carry away. Remember, in the beginning of the story, they were coming to take the goods of Jerusalem. take the goods of our people. But we went, talked to the Most High. Most High made them fight each other, laid them all down, dead bodies everywhere, and we went and took their stuff. That's how the Most High God works. That's how your God works. All of them who have all of this stuff right now, the wicked is just storing it up for us. We gonna get their stuff, baby. Come on.
Which they stripped off themselves more than they could carry away. And there were 3 days in gathering of the spoils. It was so much. And on the 4th day, they assembled themselves. They assembled themselves in the valley of Bereshah. For there they blessed the Lord. Therefore, the name of the same place was called the valley of Bereshah unto this day.
Come on.
Then they returned every man of Judah and Jerusalem, and Jehoshaphat at the forefront of them, to go again to Jerusalem with joy, for the Lord hath made them to rejoice over their enemies.
Come on.
And they came to Jerusalem with pestilence and harps and trumpets unto the house of the Lord.
Come on.
And the fear of God was on all the kingdoms of these countries when they have heard the Lord fought against the enemies of Israel.
You see that? The fear of Yahweh is on them people. And that's what's going to happen again. They're going to know that he has loved us. They're going to know who we are. This is coming, guys. This is coming. All praises to the Most High. Let's get 2 Chronicles 7 and 14. We're going to try to move a little bit faster. But we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good, guys. We're doing pretty good. All praises to the Most High, man. But I got a lot of stuff I could cover here. But I'm trying to move us along because it's a Thursday night. All praises. 2 Chronicles 7:14, Baba Kushar. Go ahead.
This right here is the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 7 and verse number 14.
Come on.
If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heavens and will forgive their sins and will heal their land.
And will heal the land. You hear that, guys? That's what we've been talking about all night. This is what we've been talking about all night. Humbling ourselves, working on ourselves, praying, fasting, working on ourselves, turning away from our wicked ways, pleasing our God, being obedient to our God, and then you'll hear from heaven. It's all up to us, man. It's up to us. We hold the key. Most High God, everybody tries to make the Most High God so difficult. Everybody wants to be one upmanship over the other. Everybody wants to be the deepest. Everybody wants the biggest breakdown. Everybody thinks they got this. They want to go into the history. They want to dig into the books. They want to do this and that. But it's just that simple. It's just that simple. Humble yourselves. Pray. Work on yourself. Be obedient to your God. And he'll take care of the rest. It's just that simple, man. Let me get Haggai. Shalakia. 2, and give me verse 6 and 7.
2 chapter 6, verse 7.
Yeah, Israel. Israel, Israel, Israel. The more we work on ourselves, the more he works for us. Haggai 2, verse 6 and 7, Baba Kishore.
It's the book of Haggai, chapter 2 and verse number 6. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, yet once is a little while, and I will shake the heavens and the earth and the seas and the dry lands.
That's what you see him doing now. Come on.
And I will shake all nations, and the desire of all nations shall come. And
He's shaking all nations right now. Come on.
And I will fill this house with glory, saith the Lord of hosts.
And he's going to fill this house with glory, thus saith the Lord. This is what you see him doing now. All praises to the Most High. Let's get Isaiah 28, verse 16 and 17, Baba Kishore. Isaiah 28, verse 16 and 17.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 28 and verse number 16. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone.
He lay in Zion a foundation. Come on.
A tired stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste.
We shouldn't be making haste. We believe, don't make haste. Come on.
Judgment also will I lay to the line. And righteousness to the plummet. Into the hail shall sweep away the refuge of lies.
The hail's going to sweep away the refuge of lies. Come on.
And the water shall overflow the hiding places.
There's nowhere they're going to, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The water's going to overflow all the hidden places. Everybody's going to get their judgment. All praises to the Most High. Let me get 2nd Ezra 16, Baba Kishore. 16, start at 10, bring it to 12.
So 2nd Ezra 10 and 16?
2nd Ezra 16, 10 and 12. 10 to 12, Baba Kishore.
It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 16. Number 10.
Come on.
He shall cast lightning, and who shall not fear?
He shall cast lightning, and who shall not fear? Come on.
He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid?
They're scared to death right now. Come on, 11.
The Lord shall not threaten, and whom shall not be utterly beaten to the power of his presence.
His power, his presence. Come on.
The earth quaketh, and the foundation thereof.
And the earth quaketh, and the foundation thereof. Come on.
The sea is rising up. With
the sea's waves, rising up. Come on.
With waves from the deep. And the waves of it are troubled.
And the waves of their trouble. Most High God is terrorizing this place, baby. Come on.
And the fishes thereof also.
Come on.
Before the Lord and before the glory of his power.
And for the glory of his power, the Most High God is shaking this earth up. He is judging this earth right now. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 16, verse 15 and 16. Wisdom of Solomon 16. Start at verse 15.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16 and verse number 15. But it is possible to escape thy hand.
It's impossible. It is not possible to escape his hand. Come on.
For the ungodly, they deny to know thee. were scorned.
They ungodly, always denying to know him. Come on.
Were scorned by the strength of thy arm.
Uh-huh.
With strange rains, hails,
Uh-huh.
and showers.
Uh-huh. You hear that? You hear that? Yo, man, the Most High God is the Water Yahweh Shah for waking me up. The Water Yahweh Shah for waking y'all up. All praises. Do you hear what he's saying here? The rest of the world is calling this El Nino and everything else global warming. They don't understand. They're saying, not my Jesus. And it's exactly what's happening. Their God is judging the whole earth right now. But they're waiting for a rapture to come and take them out of here. Read on.
And through fire were they consumed.
Through fire were they consumed, baby. All praises to the Most High. That's it. Let me get Jeremiah 30, 22 to 24.
God. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, and verse number 22. And ye shall be my people, and I will be your God.
Uh-huh.
Behold, the whirlwind of the Lord goes forth with fury.
The whirlwind, them tornadoes, come on.
A continuing whirlwind. It shall fall with pain upon the heads of the wicked.
Upon the heads of the wicked. Come on.
The furious anger of the Lord shall not return until he have done it.
Until he have done it. He ain't done. Come on.
And until he have performed the intent of his heart.
Until he have performed the intents of his heart. Come on.
In the latter days, ye shall consider it.
In the latter days, these are the latter days. He ain't done yet until he finishes, until his heart is content. Read on. No, that's it.
30.
No, that's it. That's it right there. We almost done, guys. Let me get that next article about them 20,000 people, them 20,000 Europeans dying of the sun. We almost out of here, guys. I'm moving it along. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All praises. We got that article coming up right now. It's going to talk about the 20,000 heat wave deaths. You know what I'm saying? The Most High God ain't playing. Let me get that. It should be in line. All praises to the Most High, baby. Let's go. Yes, I see it coming up, baby. Yes. Look at this here, guys. And they're supposed to be the superior race. They burning up in the sun, baby. All praises. Scroll down, man. So, it's still loading or what? Can you see that? That's what I want.
Yeah, I can see it for the most part.
Okay.
Okay, it says the most intense heat is expected across Western and Southern Europe, with France, Italy, and Spain amongst the hardest hit countries. But the Balkans, the Balkans, and the United Kingdoms also were swelling under the heat. God.
Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
Go ahead.
But I think the brother said you might want to read it.
Go ahead. Let him read it.
Shalom. Can y'all hear me? Shalom. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, brother. Go ahead.
Con. The most intense The most intense heat is expected across Western and Southern Europe, with France, Italy, and Spain among the hardest hit countries. But the Balkans and the United Kingdom are also sweltering under the heat. Yet another heat wave has struck Europe, with more than half of the continent's population forecast to see temperatures of above 30 degrees Celsius on Wednesday, while areas home to at least 92 million will see temperatures over 35 degrees Celsius. The most intense heat is expected across Western and Southern Europe, with France, Italy, and Spain among the hardest hit countries. Much of Spain is under alert on Wednesday, with temperatures expected to climb above 35 degrees Celsius across the northwest to the southeast of the country. Also in France, temperatures are expected to reach similar levels in some regions, while cooler conditions are forecast in the northeast and mountainous areas. France recorded a 20% shortfall in its nuclear power generation capacity on Wednesday, with the record outage attributed to drought, extreme heat, and a jellyfish invasion that clogged pumps used to cool the reactors, French newspaper Le Monde reported. According to experts, overfishing, plastic pollution, and warmer waters linked to climate change have created conditions favorable to reproduction of jellyfish. The heat wave also extends into Balkans, particularly Greece and the Adriatic coast. Persistent high temperatures across the region have contributed to severe drought, placing strain on national energy systems, damaging crops, and fueling wildfires. Wildfire warning also continue to be in place in large parts of Scotland, several British media outlets reported, as the UK government prepares to hold an emergency Cobra committee in response to the extreme heat. Prime Minister Andy Burnham will chair the committee, which will mark the nation's second meeting of its sorts this year. Another one took place in June. Temperatures will rise quickly tomorrow, with many areas reaching 35 Celsius plus and highs of 36 to 37 Celsius possible, especially across the Midlands, East and Southeast. The Met Office wrote on X, adding that an amber extreme heat warning have been activated. Temperatures will rise quickly tomorrow, with many areas reaching 35 Celsius plus and highs of 36 to 37 Celsius possible, especially across the Midlands, East and Southeast. An amber extreme heat warning is enforced, with the heat potentially causing impacts to health, transport, and infrastructure. The United Kingdom is on course to record its warmest summer on record, according to the country's National Weather Service. Europe is the world's fastest warming continent, and the first 2 months of summer have been marked by successive heat waves, scorching temperatures, and bone-dry conditions. France and Spain has battled their worst infernos in living memory this summer, while other nations in Europe, and as well as the U.S. Northwest and Canada, have also experienced serious blazes. Scientists warn the frequency of extreme fire-prone weather in Europe is increasing with climate change.
Let's sit on that. All praises. The water. Now I got a couple of videos. The Water King. All praises to the Most High. So you see that the Most High God is not only using the tornadoes and everything, he's also using the severe heat of the sun. And we're going to touch a couple of scriptures on that, but I wanted to get this video. But the Most High God is taking this earth to war. You know, he's judging this earth. Obedience is better than sacrifice. All praises to the Most High. Yeah, play that, King.
Swelter and dangerous heat, the World Meteorological Organization, try saying that 3 times, says that it was the hottest June ever on record. The deadly heat wave led to more than 10,000 excess deaths, with 9,000 of those in the 65 and older community. That is according to the European Mortality Monitoring Network.
Yeah, the extreme heat continuing well into July, where many cities are sweltering. The harsh conditions accelerating fire danger, leaving France and Spain to both battle wildfires. For more on these dangerous conditions, let's bring in our chief climate correspondent, Bill Weir. So, Bill, just this idea that Europe has had 10,000 more people die as a result of these heat waves. I mean, it's really striking. And I think that a lot of people are concerned that this could be what is coming down the pike. This could be the new normal if these temperatures continue on this trajectory. Just walk us through your assessment.
Sure. Much has been made, Zane, of the fact that there's such a dearth, a lack of air conditioning infrastructure in Europe and France. Of these countries that reported, 27 countries, France and Belgium were the extreme fatalities. They didn't break them down. There are about 2,700 deaths from a separate study just in England and Wales alone from the heat. But these are reminders that Europe didn't need air conditioning for most of the 20th and 21st centuries up until now. And now we're seeing the results of what exactly science has been warning about, climate scientists, for generations now. Every gigaton of fossil fuel that's burned cranks up the global thermostat a little bit. And what this shows us is this combination of an omega block as the jet stream breaks down, that belt of wind at the top of the earth. And so you get these big, sort of like the Greek alphabet letter omega, that just sits like a pot lid holding the heat in for weeks sometimes. And then it is the infrastructure that was built for a different world. And as you said, about 90% of these are folks over 65. This heat preys on older folks in older homes. And these sad numbers are just the result of that.
Yeah, and these temperatures are lasting for weeks on end with no reprieve into the nighttime as well. And it is interesting and notable that all of the climate experts that we've had on to cover this have said in the immediate time now, the number one priority should be retrofitting and getting as many air conditions installed as possible to save lives. That is by no means a panacea. It could perhaps be even more detrimental to the climate in the longer term. But most people are now saying that this has to be the new normal and getting ACs for those that are most vulnerable. Bill, what other unprecedented events are happening now as a result of climate change that maybe we're not focusing enough attention on?
Yeah, but you're absolutely right. Adaptation is life and death right now. It's not political. Air conditioning is not about wokeness or being frugal. It's life or death now in this new hotter world. And what you're seeing for the first time ever are firefighting planes being called up from southern France to defend Paris. The Fontainebleau forest, as a result of that heat, is dried out, is on fire. And so they're fighting the kind of fires that the folks in Southern California had to worry about. That shouldn't happen in a zone like Paris. And again, this is what a climate change looks like. We're not going back. We're not refreezing anytime soon, given the current trajectory of things. And folks in London now know why people in Phoenix wear oven mitts in the car sometimes. They keep them in the glove box because you can't touch that steering wheel in August. Or why first responders in Phoenix have started bringing big bags, body bags full of ice out on calls in order to cool these folks down when they're in the middle of heat stress. You never think that those ideas spread from Phoenix to Paris and London, but here we are.
Yeah, I mean, such a good point about what the future holds, and especially just what you were saying, Bianna, about Europe really adapting in terms of getting AC units. There aren't outright bans on AC units, but there are local planning laws and building conservation laws, and obviously also for aesthetic reasons, let's be honest, that a lot of people are against having a sort of AC unit hanging from windows, as you would see here in New York.
How can Europe best adapt to this changing climate? Because research suggests it is likely to be most affected. And of course, that will have far-reaching economic implications. And I know there is a big debate about air conditioning right now, but it goes far beyond that, doesn't it?
it goes far beyond that. It is very unfortunate. And what we are seeing is fires used to be much down south in Europe where temperatures did reach 40 degrees, but now it's happening close to Paris. And you said, there is a third heat wave coming. I think what we need to realize, one, of course, that climate change is real and governments need to focus on it. But secondly, the government policies need to adapt as well in terms of cooling. It's not just air conditioning, but cooling of the cities. And what that means is twofold. One, the governments need to provide households more subsidies to cope up with the extreme weather. But secondly, is extra fiscal pressure on government finances. And that comes at a point where there is just not enough room for a lot of European countries to give that fiscal stimulus. So for us, purely from an economic point of view, and like I said, it's very unfortunate from a human point of view, but from an economic point of view, it means extra spending, it means extra fiscal burden, and that means extra borrowing and more pressure on yields in the bond market.
Fire crews have been scooping water from the River Seine in France to tackle a wildfire south of Paris. So far, more than 3 square miles, which is about 800 hectares, have burned in the Fontainebleau forest. The fire's not uncommon in Europe, but experts say conditions this year have led to a spike. And CNN's Melissa Bell on the scene. She's in the historic Fontainebleau forest. And just describe what you're seeing and hearing there, Melissa.
Well, we've come really as close as we can to, but to give you a little perspective, those are not clouds that you see behind me. That is the fire coming from that fire, still not fixed, say authorities. So they still haven't managed to contain it. And what we understand, as authorities have spoken about what has been happening here since last night, we're about 60 kilometers to the southeast of Paris. This is most unusual to see wildfires this far north. What we understand is that this fire started last night. There were 2 different fires that started on either side of this main motorway, the A6 that leads south out of Paris, right by Orly Airport. Those 2 fires have now, say authorities, become one, and it is raging out of control. As you say, 800 hectares already burned. It's about a fifth of the forest of Fontainebleau, this very ancient forest here to the southeast of Paris. And just behind me, near where that fire is currently raging, of course, the famous Chateau of Fontainebleau, the royal residence here in France, and one of the most famous royal residences there are. So still not contained. And what we're hearing is that this nearly 1,000-hectare fire now is likely to continue being pushed on by the kind of winds that we've been seeing. But it is also very dry conditions. We're now in the middle of our 3rd heat wave in just a month and a half. Already across France, it is 32,000 hectares that have burnt. That is more than the entire season of wildfires of heat of 2025. And it gives you an idea of just how dry the earth is and just how hot the air is.
Okay, I'm back. All right, the brother Abner said he's getting off at 11. Slovakia, guys. But we're almost out of here. Abner, you still there?
That's right.
Is there anybody that's going to take his place? Or do we have to just go with strictly scripture? I had a couple of more videos. Are you able to show them, brother? Son, are you able to?
Yeah, God, I should be able.
All praises to the Most High. I don't need them right this second, but Abner's getting off. Okay? All praises to the Most High. Beautiful job, guys. All praises. Okay, now let's get back to the scripture. All right? See, you hear them, they're talking about global warming and this, that, and the third. But the Most High God said, no, that's me. You understand? And let's prove that. Let's get to the book of Revelations 16, verse 8 and 9, Baba Kashal.
God. God.
We won't be much longer, guys. This is actually getting closer to the end, man. All praises. I know I always say that, right? But I mean it this time. Come on, King. Let's do it.
The book of Revelations, chapter 16 and verse number 8.
Uh-huh.
And it reads, and the fourth angel poured out his vial unto the sun, and the power was given unto him to scorch man with fire.
So the fourth angel poured out his vial over the sun. Okay, and the Most High gave him power to scorch men with heat. Come on.
And the man was scorched with a great heat and blasphemed the name of God.
So that's what you heard that man doing down there, talking about Omega, whatever, you know what I'm saying, holding in this and that, and all of them. You saw them blaspheming God because they're making up things. They're saying it's global warming. They're saying it's El Nino. They're saying it's this, that, and the third. You understand? And it's the Most High God who's doing it. They won't repent and give him glory. Read on.
God, which had power over these plagues, and they repented not to give him glory.
See, it's just what I said. I kind of went before the scripture because I know this thing here. So they're lying. They're saying that it's El Nino. They're trying to figure something out that the Most High God is doing to them. You understand? They're like, oh, it's deeper than the air conditioner. And this is, you're damn right it's deeper than the air conditioner. You're going to have to go back to the cave, baby. Huh? You were never meant to dwell out here. And that's that beautiful sister sitting up there knowing darn well she's laughing inside like, yo, look at these cats, man. You know what I mean? Like the sun doesn't burn me. This is my weather, man. It may be a little hot, but I mean, I ain't dying over here. These jokers is dying. You know, but she got to sit up there and get a paycheck. Sit up there, you know, when all of us know. That sun is our friend. If we don't have enough of that sun, we don't get enough vitamin D, we can get sick. It gives us power. But it kills them. All praises to the Most High. That's the Most High God. That's another plague that the Most High God is putting upon our enemies, baby. All praises. Let me get Isaiah 43 and 19, Baba Kushar. Yeah, give me Isaiah 43 and 19. All praises to the Most High.
God.
All praises.
This right here is the book of Isaiah, chapter 43, and verse number 19.
Come on.
And it states, behold.
Okay, take your time. I know you're trying to get it up there too. I ain't gonna rush you. Go ahead, King. Go ahead and get it up there. I hear you over there.
Behold.
Good job, man. Good job. Come on, go ahead.
God. Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth, and shall ye not know it. I will even make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert.
You see that? That's what he's doing. That's what all this water, all this flooding and stuff. He's turning deserts into rivers. He's bringing rivers in the deserts. You understand? There's another side to this. We're about to touch on this water now. You understand? Let me get Isaiah 41 and 19 and 18, Baba Kishar. Isaiah 41 and 18. Then I want you to go. I got a bunch of little flood videos. We're gonna watch a couple of them. Then we're gonna do a couple more scriptures, and we're gonna get up out of here. All praises to the Most High. But yeah, Yasharala, your God is working, baby. You know, the more you come to your God, the more you work on yourself, the more you obedient to your God, baby. Yo, he's going to handle everything for you. He said he's going to make them worship us. They're going to know that they loved you. It's time to get your self-esteem up. And remember who you are. Stop acting like a nigga. Stop acting like a spick. Stop acting like a wetback. And act like a child of the Most High. Act like a king and a priest. Act like a daughter of Zion. Because your God is coming for you. All praises to the Most High, man. That's something to be I don't know why. I'm hype about that, man. Y'all tired of this place? I am. You tired of looking at this red devil who you know he ain't stronger than you. You know if it wasn't for your God punishing you, he would never be over you. That base man. Walking around here cocky like man. Now he's hanging our children. The Most High God, when is it going to take enough? The Most High God said, what do I got to do to you? All praises to the Most High. Give me that next verse, man.
God, it's the book of Isaiah, chapter 41 and verse number 18.
Mm-hmm.
I will open rivers in high places, and mountains in the midst of the valley. And I will make the wilderness a pool of water, and the dry land springs of water.
You see that? This is what's happening here, man. This guy's talking about how much water is. Yeah, the Most High God is hilarious, man. He got everybody talking about, oh, there's going to be such a water shortage, and AI is sucking up all the water, and I'm like, where? He's flooding the earth. Where? Let me get some of them videos, man, of these floods, brother. Let's check out some of these floods, man. Look at this here. Where? Yahweh ain't playing with you. You talking about this, that, and the third, and Yahweh's meanwhile is flooding the whole damn earth. With rain, with water, with all the fresh water that you talk about is disappearing. You got Indiana flooded out right now. You got China, India, everywhere flooded out right now. Hawaii.
They have been
Go ahead, King. Go ahead, play it. Because I'll talk.
completely cut off in both directions on Highway 11 while crews figure out a way to get to residents and get an emergency operation going to get a lot of those residents out. Emergency services did report that 2 homes were swept away about 10 miles to the west of Pahala, and that's just what we know about. Emergency crews and construction crews have not been able to gain access to any of these locations, so any of the folks that are on the opposite side of these debris flows, well, there's no way in and no way out. This is one of multiple major flash floods and debris flows that came tumbling down the mountain that we have been so concerned about associated with Hurricane Lala. All of this water continues to come down from the higher elevations, and whole trees, bridges, roadways have completely been blown out by the incredible power of this flash flood. About a mile and a half down the road.
You see that? Yahweh ain't playing, man. He said, I'll turn desert into springs, man. I'll make rivers. Come on, let's keep playing some of these videos, man. Keep going, baby.
Striking the Midwest, millions of people under threat as the region is seeing storms for the 7th consecutive day. Indiana among the hardest hit in what some are calling historic flooding, formed into rivers of debris, flash flood warnings across the state. At least one person killed by the floodwaters overnight, with at least 6 weather-related deaths this week. Tonight, the deadly flooding is striking the Midwest. Millions of
See that? All of these floods, man. Keep going. I got a few more videos. Oh, look at this. This is actually this is dealing with Colorado and there's snow. Look how the Most High is doing this thing, man. And the hail. Look at this. Come on.
Snow in the middle of August? And why do I say that? Because that's exactly what happened in Colorado. Videos were posted all over social media of it snowing in the middle of summer. Have a look at this for yourself. Look at this right here. This is Colorado. Look at this right here. Remember, it's summertime. It's August in Colorado. And then the icing on the cake, they actually had to get the snow plows out to actually remove snow in the middle of summer, August in Colorado. Just look at this. There is about 3 feet of this on the ground. Just unbelievable to see. So my question is, what the heck is going on with the weather? And one of the more crazier parts about this story is the fact that their temperatures were in the 90s throughout most of the week, to the conditions you just saw in those videos. So once again, I guess my question to you is, what is going on with the weather? Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. And as always, I'd love to hear from you. Snow in the...
Go to the next one, King. Look at that. Look at that, guys. The Most High God is... He ain't playing, man. Look at this. Colorado. Come on, bring that out. Go ahead. Is there another one? There's another one? All praises to the Most High, man. This is spectacular. This is going on all over the earth. Look at this. Can you large that up a little bit?
It's pretty high.
If you can't, they probably can see it better than me. I'm on the phone, so. But look at this. Look at this.
It's pretty high.
You got Italy with volcanoes. What's that? Canada with snow. Look at the flooding. Your God is working, baby. All we got to do is be obedient, man. All we got to do is follow these laws, statutes, and commandments and continue to look at the man in the mirror. All we got to do is love each other. Look out for one another. The Most High God is doing the hard part. Oh my God, you see this. You got another video? Get that other video up, por favor, or Baba Shaw. Look at me. I think I'm in Mexico again, baby. I think I'm Negro Chingon. Oh, praises to the Most High, man. We gonna get out of here soon. I got a couple of more. What's today? Look at this is an earthquake. Look at this. Look at this here. 7.4. Oh my goodness. I think we saw this earlier. But look at this. Yeah, we saw this one earlier. We can see it again. You see your God? Put in the next video. Baba Kashaw. If there's no more, don't worry about it. But I think I got another one. Yeah, guys, I have so many videos. It's crazy. But these are some quick ones. But I got tons and tons of stuff. Look at this.
Have been pulled out of the water. We have some breaking news. There's
a
flood warning for Central Texas. Kerr County, Kerrville, Texas. Everyone is in a flood watch right now. The Guadalupe River is starting to flood again. Rain is dropping so fast that it's accumulating over an inch per hour. All search teams have been pulled out of the water. They're stating that it's just not safe for them to be in there right now. They also state that people in the area got the emergency alerts, letting them know that round 2 may happen. This is just a travesty after what just transpired last week, as there's still 176 missing people that they're still searching for. More rain hits the area. And as people are still trying to process what happened last week, hopefully praying that nothing happens like what happened last week. So if you are in Central Texas, evacuate, get to safety. Just don't sit there. We have some breaking news. There's another flood for Central Texas.
All praises to the Most High. Look at this, guys. Look at this. When they talking about trading for water or investing in water, and all this and that, look at what the Most High God's doing. We've been going through these scriptures all day talking about what's happening. You understand? About how he talks through his earthquakes, through his floods, through his storms, through his hail. Look at what's going on, guys. They're sitting up here, you know what I'm saying, not understanding anything that's going on, and we're telling you what's going on because the Most High God said it. And all you got to do is get it right and watch as he destroys your enemies. All praises to the Most High. Let me get 2 Ezra 15. Let's get 2 Ezra 15. 34 to 42. Baba Kashar. We get ready to close it out, guys. All praises to the Most High. The water. I told you I was trying to move it fast for you guys. I know it's Thursday. All praises. You got that for me? Let's go, baby. 2 Ezra 15, 34, 42. 2 Ezra 15, 34 through 42. Okay, there you go. Go ahead, King.
Book of 2 Ezra, chapter 15, in verse number 34. Behold, clouds from the east and from the north unto the south, and they were a very horrible to look upon, for the wrath and storm.
For the wrath and the storm. Come on.
They shall smite one upon another, and they shall smite down a great multitude of stars upon the earth, even their own stars.
Come on.
Blood shall be from the sword unto the belly.
Come on.
And dung of men unto the camel's haul. And there shall be a great fearfulness and trembling upon the earth. And they that see the wrath shall be afraid.
And they that see the wrath are afraid. You see the trembling and what they're talking about. They're burning up, the floods, this and that. There's a great trembling, all the earthquakes, all of what you see the Most High doing. This is what he's talking about. Come on.
And trembling shall come upon them. And they shall there come great storms from the south. And
see that?
The north.
Come on.
And another part from the west.
See, you're getting the storms coming from everywhere. Come on.
And strong winds shall arise from the east and shall open up. And the cloud which he risen up in wrath, and the stars stirred to cause fear towards the east, and west wind shall be destroyed.
Come on.
The great and mighty cloud shall be lifted up full of wrath, and the
full of wrath. All of this is full of the Most High's wrath. All of these storms. Come on.
And the star that they make all the earth afraid, and them that dwelleth therein, and they shall pour out over every high and amid place a horrible star.
Horrible star. Come on.
Fire and hail and flying swords and many waters.
Fire and hail, flying swords. What are the flying swords? Swords are weapons. That means they're talking about war. Okay? So fire, hail, the wars, the rumors of wars. Come on.
And many waters, and that all fields may be filled. And all rivers with the abundance of great waters.
You hear that? You see all the rivers and everything with great waters tearing up everything. Come on.
And they shall break down the cities and walls, mountains and hills, trees of the woods and grass of the meadows in their corn.
Did you see all of that? Hold on. Did you see all of those trees? The trees of the wood, huh? Did you see everything? It's breaking down cities. And guess what else it said there? It says, and corn. What's that mean, buddy? That means your crops too. Great famines coming, but everything that we talked about, you see it in these scriptures right now. All praises to the Most High. Let me get Revelation 2 and 10, and let's close this down, baby. All praises to the Most High, baby.
This right here is the book of Revelations, chapter 2 and verse number 10.
Come on.
Fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer.
Fear none of these things which we shall suffer. Come on.
Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
Some of us got to go to jail for this. Come on.
That ye may be tried. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
Come on.
Be thou faithful unto death.
Be thou faithful unto death. Yasharallah. Come on.
And I will give thee a crown of life.
And you get your crown of life. All praises to the Most High God. All praises to him and his only begotten Son. Thank you for reading for me. I hope somebody was edified tonight. I hope you got some understanding on what I'm talking about here, on what this word is talking about, on what's going around, on what's happening around you, that this is really happening for you, and all you got to do is get yourself together. Get yourself together, Israel. Look at that man in the mirror, no matter how ugly it is, and get yourself together, because our lives depend on it. Khan? All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Praises.
Boom Yasharallah.
Come Yasharallah.
So I don't think anybody's coming on. I believe the brothers are I believe Ariel's in Detroit or on his way back.
I can end it off with the prayer.
Okay, let's do the prayer.
God. So, brothers and sisters, we're going to go ahead and ready to face the east, end it with the Shema prayer and the Lord's Prayer in the Paleo Hebrew. So this right here is the Shema prayer in the Paleo Hebrew. Shema Yasharallah Yahweh Allah Haynawa Yahweh Akha. And this right here is the Lord's Prayer in the Paleo Hebrew. Abanawa Shabbat Shemayim Kodash Haya Shemka Yahweh Malakoka Daba'a Ratazayaka Haya Aisha Baratasa Kawa Bishopim Latanawa Lakam Ko Yawam Wasaluk Nawa Kabawafi Nawa Kasaluk Kabawafi Nawa Wala I Dabi Nawa Bayisai 1 Abob Habashaina Ma'im Rai Kaya Laka Hamalakwa Wama Allah Wataparaf Lam Yum Yum. Amen.
Amen. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debt as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen.
One.
All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Once again, we hope that you were edified. Hope you got something off of this. If you learned something, as our elder priest Labak says, then we've done our job. Kom Yashara.
Come here, Shalom.
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 All praises to Wada for reading for me.
God, most definitely, Elder. It's a pleasure.
Kom Yashara.
Come here, Shalom.
House of Israel. HOI till chariots fly.